Hi there. I'm Naomi Kinsman, an author and the executive director of Society of Young Inklings. Today we're going to talk about finding the heart of your story. Hopefully by now you've written a draft of your narrative and you're starting to think about how to make it even better. When you're thinking about the heart of your story, you're thinking about what makes it matter to you. And if you can pull that element out and weave it through your entire piece, that is how you'll be able to touch your reader's heart. I wanted to start with some inspiration from a few authors before we get started with our activity. The first is from Julia Alvarez, who wrote Return to Sender, among other books. And what she says is, I write to find out what I am thinking. I write to find out who I am. I write to understand things. I love that quote because it shows how you don't have to know everything when you start to write. And in fact, the process of writing and then revising is that process of better understanding what your thoughts are in the first place and how you're going to share them with the world. The second quote I want to share with you is from J.K. Rowling. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all of the power we need inside ourselves already. I love that too, because when you're thinking about this piece that you've written, this story about your life, you are not only sharing a moment, but you are creating that magical moment for someone else. It's that moment when your heart touches someone else's heart, whether you make them laugh or whether you make them think, whether you help them to see life in a new way, your writing, your story matters. Now, one way that you can go in and find the heart of your story is to step back from your piece and take a moment to read through it. I'm going to just walk you through how to do this, and then after the video is over, I'm going to encourage you to just dive in and do it. The first step is to read over your piece. And what I want you to do is look for those lines that stand out, that seem important somehow, and highlight them. Then when you are finished reading all the way through and highlighting the lines that are most important, I want you to choose one important sentence, and I want you to put it on a blank piece of paper. Now, when I do this, I always do it by hand because I find that I think better when I'm writing with my hand across a blank piece of paper, but some people prefer to type, and that's okay too. You can open a new document and start to type. Here's what you're going to do. I want you to ask yourself, why does this line matter? And then as you continue writing, keep asking yourself why. Go deeper and deeper into the why. It's like a why chain. You ask a why, you write the answer, you look at that, you say, why does that matter? And then you go a little deeper. This is how you get beyond the surface of why it's important. So for instance, you might say, in this moment, I gained courage. Well, why is that important? Well, it's important to be courageous because sometimes you're faced with things that are beyond what you can currently do, and it's important to be brave in those moments. And why is that? And you can continue down into it so that you see what you think, not just something general that everybody might think, but why specifically you think this is important. And remember, there's no right or wrong answer. Now, after you've done this exercise and you've gone as deep into the why as you think you can, you're going to break your piece into the beginning of the moment, the middle, and the end. I want you to look at the beginning and see how you can really bring out this element of what's important, and especially where you started. So if courage is important in the piece, you might look at the beginning and see, how can I show that I maybe wasn't as brave at this first moment as I was at the end? You can show it through something you say, you can show it through sharing a thought, you can even demonstrate it through an action that you take. But think about what line or paragraph is showing what I feel at the beginning and bringing out this element. Then look again in the middle and see if you can raise the stakes of that element that's important in the middle. How can you show the courage even more? And finally, at the end, think about how you can leave us with a thought that helps us to understand why this is so important to you. It's almost like you're taking a thread and you're weaving it through the entire piece with this important theme. If you find that you want to take this to the next level, you may decide that you want to associate this important element with an image. So let's say that you decide that courage is like a flame. In the beginning of your piece, you might show how you only have a tiny little spark. And in the middle, it starts to grow and it starts to burn more brightly. And then by the end, you can show what that courage is looking like in terms of that flame or that fire that you've gained. What you're doing when you choose a central image is you're taking your piece beyond words. So instead of just having your reader think about courage as a concept, you're having them feel it in their bodies. They can see that image, they can smell it, they can sense it in their bodies. And that can be something that is really powerful when it comes to bringing out the heart of your story. So to review, step 1 is to read through your piece with a highlighter in hand and to highlight the important lines. Step 2, take the most important of the lines that you highlighted, put it on a new piece of paper that's fresh with nothing on it, and then free write about why that's important and follow the why deeper and deeper in. Finally, you'll look at the beginning, middle, and end of your piece, and you'll think about how you can draw that element all the way through your piece. And if you want to, you can choose to use a central image. Thanks so much for joining me today for this quick revision strategy, and I encourage you to come back and try a few of the others as well. Each one will focus on a different element of making your piece even stronger so that when you submit it for the contest, you know that you have put together the piece that best represents you as a writer and your heart. Thanks so much, and see you soon.